Hello everyone, what's up? Emery here. Nowadays, when people feel overwhelmed, when they feel bored, when they feel tired, when they feel lonely, there's a trendy thing to do. Grab their phone and then start scrolling. It's just crazy how we spend a lot of much time on our phones. Yes, it's not bad. It helps us connect with our friends, finish our work, learn new things, but most of us are spending a lot of much time on our phones. I wanted to share a little bit of things that I'm doing to reduce the time that I spend on my phone. First of all, I already set clear goals depending on the amount of time that I want to reduce. For example, I always use 30 minutes per day to use social media, and I don't always go over beyond that because there is a time you'll be on your phone or you're on social media and then you start scrolling aimlessly as if you don't know what you're looking for. And then the other thing that I do, I always use screen time tracking apps. Nowadays, most of the phones that we have, they come with inbuilt features that help us know the amount of time that we spend on our phones. And using these screen time tracking apps, it helps me plan and make strategies on how I'm supposed to reduce the amount of screen time. For example, for the iPhone, when you get to settings and you scroll down and you head to screen time, you're able to see the amount of time that you have spent using your phone the whole day and even maybe the whole week. And for Android, when you get to digital well-being, you're able to see the amount of time that you have spent using your phone. For example, in the past, I was shocked when I found that I spent nearly 7 hours on the phone, and it helped me make strategies on how I was supposed to reduce my duration that I spend on my phone. I create schedules. For example, past 10 p.m. I don't use my cell phone. When I get home and maybe let me say I'm from work and it's past 10, I just do what I'm supposed to do, maybe take a shower, then I don't use my phone, because you setting a schedule will help you to discipline yourself the time that you're not supposed to be using your phone. Engaging in alternative activities will also help you to reduce your screen time. For example, reading books, cooking your favorite dish, chatting with friends, going for a walk outside, or even exercising and doing sports. It will help you to reduce the amount of screen time, since you find also these other hobbies interesting as you find it when you're on your phone scrolling. Establishing tech-free zones. Designate some places in your home where you're not supposed to enter with your phone. For example, I myself, I made it a priority of not taking my phone to my bedroom, because I know if I take my phone to the bedroom, I'll get tempted to start scrolling. So leaving it in the living room and I head to bedroom and sleep will help me not to get tempted to use the phone when it's time for sleeping. Taking regular breaks when you're using your phone. Let me say, for example, every 20 minutes you're using your phone, you look something a feet away for 20 seconds. This will help you to reduce eye strain and even reduce the chances of getting myopia. For those of you who don't know myopia, this is where your eyes see things which are close and they can't see things which are far away. Most of the people nowadays have myopia, but then they don't know the cause, and most of the times the cause might be using the phone without taking breaks, because when your eyes are used to seeing things which are close, then in the future it will be harder to see things which are a little bit far away. And then the other thing is turning off all notifications. This is something that most of the people always talk about, turning off all notifications, because not all notifications are useful. Turning off the notifications will help you reduce the screen time, because it will help you reduce the temptation of grabbing your phone every now and then. Using GrayScale mode, this one is an absolute killer. I don't know if you've ever tried to watch a reel when it's black and white. Most of the times you feel like you don't want to watch it. So using GrayScale mode will help you make your phone more less visually appealing, limiting the amount of use of social media. For example, it's not always good to every now and then check social media. Set specific periods that you're to check your social media. For example, after you have had lunch, the 20 minutes that you're having, as you're resting or as you're sitting, you can check the messages, or even in the evening after work, but not checking every now and then. The other thing is involving family and friends. I mean, there is nothing that is always good as working as a team. Having someone that you are accountable to, that you're in the same situation, it's always good and it helps you beat whatever thing that you're fighting. And you involving friends and family will help you to be accountable of the amount of screen time that you have spent on your phone during that whole day, and also it will keep you motivated. Let me say, for example, you might set a challenge, you and your friends, the person who's going to spend the lowest amount of screen time on their phone, and this will help you reduce your time, since you will be aiming at being the person who wants to be with the lower amount of screen time. Reflecting on your screen time at the end of the week. Let me say, for example, when the week is done, always head to the screen time tracking apps and see from Monday up to Sunday the time that you spent on your screen. This will help you make strategies of how you're to reduce the amount of screen time that you spend on your phone. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and subscribe for more.